How many times have you been slammed this summer? Hi, I'm Ariel Italic.
Just go to the next thing.
We're very sorry that you're watching Nobody's Watching Wrestling.
Bum bum bum.
So we're gonna start with Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler, who again, I forget about every time until they mention his name, and I'm like, right.
I liked Dolph's outfit, and I would wear it. It was silver and satanic. Seth's outfit, you made a really good joke. You were like...
Oh, I said that he was cosplaying as a gender-swapped Iron Man. Anyway, what happened in this match that we care about? Anything? No? Great.
Oh, Ambrose was looking real svelte.
He didn't do much, though.
Oh, I mean, that's not a change, but what is a change is that he cut his hair.
And he wouldn't touch anyone.
Seth Rollins did a reverse superplex from the top rope.
Oh, there was a climby thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was called, but it was exciting and scary.
Is this like the same thing as like the wrestling equivalent to a super reverse cowgirl?
We got Charlotte versus Carmella versus Becky Lynch.
That literally should have closed the show.
That was the best match of the night.
It was really good.
By far.
Well, I actually said best snatch. No, I meant best match.
I can comment on Becky Lynch's outfit, which remains terrible.
I hope this heel turn comes with a costume change is all I'll say, because they need to just revamp it. Oh, Carmella also looked great.
Carmella is the best! Carmella is the best there ever was and the best there ever will be. They let her wrestle. All of you people out there that say that Carmella can't wrestle, shut your fucking mouths now, because now she can do whatever she fucking wants and she can wrestle.
She was really good. She was really good. She was really good. She was better than anyone would have ever guessed she would be.
Ah! Oh, I hate those lowball expectations when she's been not great.
No, but
for
she
a while.
wasn't not great in this. It wasn't.
She
a
was
she
great
was
by everybody
so,
else's
she was
standards
just great.
too.
Like it wasn't like by lowered standards.
No,
she
it was
was
just like
very
she
good
was
at that
great.
match.
She was fine.
And Ellsworth was far away trying to wrestle David Arquette.
Carmella's outfit was incredible as well. It was Moschino with leopard print trim.
Was that actual Moschino?
No, Moschino. I think I said it wrong.
Moschino.
It was like a rip off of their Barbie design.
Cool.
I was into it. And Charlotte wore pink because Natty is cute. Charlotte wore pink because Natty's dad died.
Oh, I didn't know there was a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Natty's dad that died?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was her dad. I thought it was like her uncle.
No, it was her dad. Her dad died and he always wore pink, and now she always wears pink.
I love
So
Natty.
that's why Carmella and Charlotte wear pink.
I love Natty so
Me too.
much.
I really like her.
I can't wait till her and Ronda decide not to be friends anymore.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
We'll talk about that later.
That's also why I wore pink.
So they're gonna do something with Becky now.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That was badass. They were hugging. This is the first time I've ever predicted anything like this.
Yeah,
when they
you
were
knew
hugging,
it.
I was like, no, this isn't gonna go well.
Yeah. she was like fully freaking out. She's like, I see what's coming.
Yeah.
It
I
was
loved
a
it.
wonderful
All of it.
twist. And
Wonderful twist.
it's
Maybe Carmella and Becky can be besties now.
I did read on the internet today that they do have a problem now because everyone loves Becky so much that even as a heel, they're cheering her at house shows for attacking people, which WWE once again can't figure out how to write a villain who is despicable. Everyone's just like, yeah, Becky's pissed off now and I'm in.
They have plenty of
that's
despicable
cool.
villains.
I think we're at this turning point where people are like, yeah, heels, yes.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I like a good heel. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. I want to point out all the weird daddy shit that
So
happened.
much daddy stuff.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe's ring banter. I've never really heard him talk before, and I feel like maybe it's because he gets mad in a propes accidentally. There was a lot of really skeevy "I'll be your daddy" talk
daddy.
that sounded like the kind of thing that you say to a 22-year-old in her first porn.
Oh!
It just wasn't the kind of thing that you say to someone who is in literal pigtails while her mommy holds her.
Again, I always thought that Joseph was a nice boy. And the fact that he's not makes me like him more.
No, he will treat you like his bad girl, apparently.
Yep.
The only person in wrestling who should be allowed to say the word daddy is Effie.
Or Charlotte.
Oh!
Okay.
And then AJ bled a lot. AJ bled everywhere. I don't like when they do that. Like,
It
boys,
wasn't that much.
keep your blood in your body.
Could have been more. Could have been more.
We have different priorities.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. The Demon Finn Bálor versus Constable Baron Corbin.
Oh my god, nothing. It was like a silly period piece demon movie where the constable's like, oh, protect the town, and the demon's like, fuck that.
Yeah, this did not end the way those movies. He did not protect the town.
So we
He
didn't have to watch for an hour and a half.
Oh
It
god.
was only a minute long.
With some bad Evanescence soundtrack.
Can more matches be this quick? Like, I
Yeah.
want to see someone get their ass fully and thoroughly kicked and then dismissed.
It was fully and thoroughly entertaining for those 5.5 minutes, and I was gagged.
You know what doesn't happen enough in the WWE? Like, a heel just needs a solid beatdown once in a while. Like,
It's true.
We don't like
Yeah.
this person.
Yeah,
It's
just get in, kick their fucking ass.
It's cathartic. I want to see a villain lose once in a while. Look at the Nation. Like, it's time. Look,
I did feel good after that.
Yeah, look, Manafort got convicted today finally, and Baron Corbin got his ass kicked. You're welcome, America.
And that's also the point. When he's a demon, get him out of there quick so we don't lose that fantasy.
Yeah.
Next up is Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, exciting.
This is where we're supposed to pretend like we've never seen Alexa Bliss do that double jointed arm thing before.
Oh, I mean,
I never had.
it's upsetting every
Yes,
time.
you have.
I was marking for it.
It's
You
upsetting
weren't,
every
though.
time. I don't care for it. But
It was still gross.
we have to talk about the most mismatched walk and look of all time.
If I wasn't tethered right now, I would give you a demonstration. But that Ronda walk, was
Like,
just
Ronda Rousey painted like the Black Swan.
The blackest swan.
It's like somebody walking in heels for the first time, but is really mad and means business.
No, she was like painted like a ballerina, but doing whatever the opposite of ballet is. It was real clunky.
The least graceful thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then those fucking tiny little
Oh, what
braids,
was
like
that?
in just like a maze
I'm
around her
worried
forehead.
for her hairline.
It's
She's
crazy
about to go
because she's
bald.
so good at wrestling and then they just make her look so foolish.
Did she just have like an intern stylist for that day who was like, oh, I have a grand vision, but I'm like, you're just a gay high schooler, you don't. Like, it was just not correct. Just let her be plain.
Mandy Mua's intern protege
Yeah.
doing makeup for her.
Justin Charles or whoever. The one
Tyler
cover boy.
Oakley decides he wants to do makeup.
Oh, that
now.
one cover boy, that's who did it.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Bruce.
Who was problematic once on the internet.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
a second time if Ronda's his fault.
Oh my god.
Guys, Reigns versus Lesnar, we're all upset and we're all sorry and we'll form a squad.
Everybody at Barclays Center was upset because there was definitely a "you suck" chant.
Garbage. Like, what? I mean, everything about it was bad. And then our one ray of hope, our Madonna ray of light, if you will, was that Braun Strowman was going to come in, and they couldn't even let him participate, even though obviously he's what we're waiting for.
Yeah.
Just any sort of Listerine mint strip to take away the flavor of these two hog men doing suplexes and Superman punches into eternity. Like, fuck you! Fuck you both!
So I also read on the internet, because I read a lot of things on the internet, I guess. SummerSlam was scheduled on the WWE website to go till 11:30, and it ended at 11:05
Thank you.
because, yeah, that was much appreciated. Because Vince thought if the match went on any longer, they were all going to start booing Roman.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, didn't work out. Maybe a way to not get your main superstar booed is to actually have him wrestle interesting matches, or have a character, or just get rid of him and find someone better. I don't know.
Some sort of
but
personality.
I
Or
guess-
maybe have him take his shirt off once in a while.
I
Or
guess
let him get real fat.
Simple as that.
I guess just ending your show is also an option.
So NXT TakeOver, we actually
So
went
good!
to, DJ Accent Report and I were in the stands, and it was loud there. That was my main takeaway: is that going to an NXT event, because people were excited about it in a way that they're just
Yeah.
not for the main roster. Sorry. So much yelling.
Yeah, but like fun yelling.
Oh, fun yelling! I'm
Yeah.
just not used to that many people around me yelling.
It was a lot of people yelling.
They first match was the undisputed Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain.
Oh, it was so good.
Really good.
Just a bunch of fun wrestle boys doing fun wrestle things.
See, sometimes you say you don't like regular fights that aren't very flippy, but that was just like a straight up tag team.
You know, it was one of the rare ones. I will say I would have preferred more, dare I say, pizzazz.
Trent and Tyler always have fun things happening.
Yeah, they're just
always
fun.
really fun, and they're always really animated.
Yeah.
And just they love each other, and there's huggies and
And Undisputed
and
are
Dick.
just great heels.
Yeah. Oh, they were really good too.
Yeah.
They were really good at taking a hit and like really fucking selling it.
Yeah.
That was fun to
Mr.
watch.
Kyle O'Reilly is very good at selling.
I kept hearing Kyle O'Reilly, and I was like, what kind of indies band from the mid 2000s is this? And where are
to the
they?
stage, Kyle O'Reilly.
Portions for foxes. You know what though? The Mustache Mountain had portions for mouths.
Well, they didn't have what they needed, which was a win, because Undisputed
Oh,
killed them.
yeah.
Sorry, boys.
But then some Viking people
Yeah.
stomped into the arena.
Yeah.
One of them needing to shave his head, and one of them had already thankfully shaved his head.
Yeah.
Who were these people, and why were they hurting the pretty little babies?
They are called War Raiders now.
They're called not Bludgeon Brothers.
EC3 versus Velveteen Dream.
Oh, babe.
Just everything that I want in a human being, Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
The entrances, Velveteen's entrances are always great.
Mhm.
EC3 had such a good character going on that they
I don't
could do
care
it.
about EC3.
Yeah, because it's like 1%. But they could do a lot more with that, especially upon entrance. Like, come in with a fucking fur, dude. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, that's
you're the
fair.
1%, you're coming in your ring gear.
Yeah.
Your panties?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Don't believe you.
That's real criticism.
It is. It's just hard because, like, the 1% gimmick is always going to read poorly. It just feels like you're watching old episodes of The Apprentice. Like, it's just always going to feel filthy.
It just makes me feel like when I see like a corn-fed, like beefy daddy that I know voted for Trump, but I still want to fuck him.
Velveteen's pants were so
So great.
cool.
Oh!
If you weren't watching or can't read, what they said was, call me up, Vin. Is that what they said? Call me
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Vin? Especially because I don't know if he means call him up to the main roster or just like,
Yeah, call
hey,
him
Vince,
up.
call me.
Obviously both.
Yeah.
Like, he is just gonna suck some McMahon dick meat.
And you don't know with Vince, because he's a capricious motherfucker. Like, he could think that is, like, great and then call him up the next day, or he could be like, you are fired for something like that.
He will not be fired.
A mouth's a mouth.
He would have to be That's true. That's what I used to say when I first came out, and I came out as bisexual.
Anyway, Velveteen won, which doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important that, like, a queer person of color does not get stomped down by the 1% publicly.
2018.
I mean, it would have been apropos.
It happens all the time. This is why we don't have any money. I blame EC3.
EC3, I have ways that you can repay me. Reparations.
The next match is Ricochet versus Adam Cole. If you said Bebe at home, you're wrong. Don't
And
do it.
Straight.
Stop.
Only straight people do that.
It's a bad choice being straight.
And
It's
saying
a dark
Bebe.
lifestyle. Ricochet spent the entire match looking at Adam Cole like he was going to eat that whole ass. It was the most sexual look. I know he was trying to give like a tough guy kick-ass thing, but I've seen that look in like every porn I've ever watched.
I didn't notice that.
You don't look for these things like I do.
No.
I couldn't tell. The only thing could look at and was just like zeroed in on it was the fact that his tattoo on the right side of his chest looked like a picture frame for that nipple. It was like whoa, and he didn't quite have the balls to like tattoo right up to the nipple.
No, I think it's a great trick because it's like contouring. Like if he gets old and saggy, he's still gonna have the correct shape of a titty drawn on his chest forevermore. So it's gonna look lopsided because the other one's just gonna sag, and then he's gonna have this one perfect nice titty and one like down here stroke titty. So that's a problem, Ricochet. But just keep it tight and you'll be fine. Also, keep it tight because damn, you're looking good, baby. But you know what? If Ricochet gets like thick and saggy, still into it. Still into it. I'm not here to shame. If you've never fucked a fat person, you're doing it wrong. Everyone, go SummerSlam a fatty.
what that could be.
You know what it means. Who won this match?
Ricochet.
Ricochet won.
Here's
You
the
deserve
belt
it.
now.
You deserve it, baby.
Belt.
You did a great job. A+ wrestler. Oh, you know what? I do want to comment on. We didn't talk about his entrance look.
Oh,
awful.
Oh.
What? Ricochet came in a fucking giant sparkle cape.
disgusting.
It's cute with the wings.
No.
It was amazing.
It was nice.
Like the shoulders went up to
Nice
his fucking
boy.
ears.
Tacky.
Did
Love
you
it.
stone it yourself,
Like
Valentina?
She did it.
Like
Just
a
perfect.
superhero.
I want something that big and sparkly in my life, and if the thing that's that big and sparkly in my life is Ricochet, also great.
There's also one point where Ricochet like bounced off the side of the ring, did a flippy, took out Adam Cole, and still managed to like stick his landing.
Yeah,
She does stick a landing.
She sticks a landing.
Yeah, Ricochet is good at sticking a landing.
even a 10 from the Russian
She
judge.
is.
Thank you.
Guys.
Next up, Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. Oh. Guys, the crowd was going nuts constantly, but this match, you know you have a good heel. Shayna Baszler came in and
Everyone booed.
Feel-
Not a single person in the audience
So good.
had the audacity to cheer for Shayna.
if she did not look like she was ready to murder you and your dog, I would have feared for her
I
safety.
mean, the no eyebrows choice, very good.
I feel like the looking like a murderer keeps her safe because that crowd was gonna turn on her because Kairi Sane is also like the faciest face. Like we
And
just,
everyone loved her. Again, no
Well,
one
like-
had the audacity to boo Kyrie.
Do not get Kyrie's outfit thing. I don't get it. What it
she's
means.
a sailor.
Okay,
She's a sea
yeah,
captain.
it's weird.
It's
I don't like it.
pretty obvious that she's just a sea captain.
Yeah, she's a sea captain. Why?
Because she used to be an Olympic yachter.
Okay, so that makes more sense, but it's also a little weird. Shayna's outfit was real cool though,
I liked them both.
with the cutout spade and the panties.
The spades
There
are
were a
cool.
lot of grommets. I'm surprised you liked it.
It was good.
I just want to go ahead and say that suddenly now asking wrestlers to make sense with their fashion choices is not appropriate. They have never made sense. Also, neither of you. Don't ask Kairi to have some kind of standard for looking like something in particular. She's a sailor and we just have to
I
deal with it.
always look like a stepmom, no matter what I'm wearing.
Honestly, I never thought that I'd be that into just like a falling elbow, but
3 in a row.
Kairi's finisher is so satisfying and I'm
She like warps gravity on her way down.
What's
It's
the finisher? I don't remember.
it's
that.
just
Just
the
like
elbow
a top
thing.
rope elbow drop.
It doesn't seem like it would be that exciting, but like her body shape is this weird perfect U.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
the most beautiful thing on the planet,
Yeah.
and she deserves every win that she gets. Thank you, Kairi.
They were both really just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then the final match is Johnny Gargano, who I just want to call Johnny Wrestling because that should be his name. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Another great like heel face pairing. Like
Yeah.
everyone knows exactly who they love and who they hate. Ciampa is just a mean, bad man.
I liked Johnny's. I don't normally like the comic book cosplay
I
bullshit,
loved it.
but I liked the Venom
painted
look. It was
leather,
really cool. It looked like a evil version of his logo, but was still Marvel.
So
it was
good.
Cool. I liked it.
It all went together. His
Yeah.
boots, his panties, his jacket.
The color palette
he
was
came
right.
in just like
Yeah.
ready to fucking kick some ass.
Yeah.
And then Ciampa's got that horrible beard that I hate, and that makes me hate him more.
Wait, what happened to
Good choice.
because Aleister Black was supposed to be in this match,
Right.
And then got beat up
Yeah.
that same day.
Like a week or two ago.
Oh,
And they don't know who did it, and there's a whole whodunit thing.
who done it?
We were there. It was exciting.
It was
Oh
fun.
my god, it was a mess.
There was a
It was
lot.
messy.
Just peeling back the padding to expose cement and wood.
You know, the mom and me was like, "Boys, you are making a mess.
I
Clean
think
your
you
room."
I heard you saying that, like literally out loud.
They
Like
made a
from like
mess.
5 seats away, I just heard her being like, "Boys."
That was one of the most entertaining matches that I think I've ever watched.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
you know what it is. It's like when
I
someone.
like when you use the space.
Yeah, it's true. You do like that in theater and in performance
Yeah.
art.
This is like when someone describes their sexual fantasy to you, and if you're not into it, it's real dull. But if you're into it, you're real into it. But that's hit and miss. And this is Vince's sexual fantasy. He wants to see a big beardo handcuffed to one of the industrial speakers. I did want to tie it back to the fact that Tommaso Ciampa won in a thing that made vague sense to me. I don't always know the wrestling rules, but he was handcuffed to what I think was a speaker,
I believe.
Yeah.
and he was lying down, and then the ref counted to 10, and whoever has feet on the ground at 10, I guess, wins for
Whoever's
reasons.
standing, yeah.
And so Tommaso Ciampa rolled over at 9, and both of his feet
He
hit the
was
floor.
standing,
Yeah,
because
he
it
was
was a different
standing.
level.
It's a last man standing match. That's literally what it's called.
I don't ever know.
After pleading for his life earlier in the match, he won.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think. Did we think that Gargano was gonna legit murder him? Was he gonna Shayna Baszler?
I kind of wanted him to
No,
I wanted him to just, like, he handcuffs him to this thing and then just stomps his head in.
Yeah.
And, like, that would be cool.
I really wanted Gargano to win.
Johnny Wrestling is the Bob the Drag Queen of wrestling names.
It totally is. That's
It's
the best
just-
thing.
it's
The literal thing.
Like,
a literal thing.
basic first name, the name of the thing you're doing last name. Bob the Drag Queen, Johnny Wrestling.
It's good.
And they're both excellent at what they do.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be one of the very best in your field to take your job as your name.
It's true.
You can't be a bad wrestler named Johnny Wrestling. You have to be the best.
I'm gonna rename myself Bobby fucking your dad.
As always, thank you, Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab, for funding all of this. You should go buy the Nobody's Watching Wrestling fragrance. It
Yeah.
smells like black leather and strawberry lip gloss. I wear it to every show to mask my man musk.
I'm actually wearing Whiplash right now, which
They
is
also-
the 2 minutes late night scent.
Oh, it
Whiplash?
smells great. You'd think the grease paint note would be a problem. It's so good. It's grease paint and leather, is that correct? And it's just a delight. So go buy 2 Minutes to Late Night for another leathery thing that doesn't have, like, a mall girl in it.
They also have one that's based on whoopee cushions.
I'm so sorry.
It's true.
Please, subscribe to our Patreon. I have new merch at Terrier Cult. You can buy an Ariel Italic
Oh, I'm
t-shirt.
gonna have some on there soon.
I'm Ariel Italic at all the places.
Lady Barricade Andrews.
She doesn't know.
Whatever.
Can you dub that over?
With farts? Absolutely. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys!